Hi, my name is Tommy Kelly. Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. Today I had a few questions from people wanting me to do a video on eating disorder recovery about issues with gaining weight and worry of overshooting. So I've wrote down some things on it, and so please bear with me as I read to these. I'm not being ignorant, I've just wrote everything down so I can convey it properly. Well, weight gain and organ insulation. In recovery you have to gain weight, as you can't just mentally recover, as you well know. A lot of people will make excuses and recover without the weight gain, asking is it possible for me to do this, to recover and not gain weight. Well, the answer to this is no, because you lost it due to your eating disorder. So you have to reverse it. In the illness and mentally you have to gain weight also. At first it goes to the midsection, obviously. That's where you begin to see fat, and that's where a lot of people start to get worried. They see it, they don't see it in their face, they see it around their stomach, and they're thinking to themselves, oh, is it going to redistribute around the rest of my body, or am I going to keep gaining weight on my midsection and get fat? Well, it doesn't happen like that. They think the stomach is getting fat and the rest of the body isn't, but this is your eating disorder talking, as it gets your system trying to protect vital organs, obviously, in case of starvation, because your body doesn't know when it's going to get fed, and it's got to be able to trust you again. And once it starts doing that, and you start giving it the adequate nutrition, it will start to redistribute and form out. So don't worry about it, as it won't just be around your stomach, and it will even out eventually. Weight gain is necessary, especially if you're underweight, or you've lost weight, obviously, due to your eating disorder. And it needs to happen, obviously, for your cognitive reasons, so you can start to think properly, make decisions for yourself, and your eating disorder thought patterns will obviously be running wild. But as you gain weight, this improves, and perception becomes realistic again, so you don't start seeing yourself as being fat and things like that, and rather than that, than eating disorder. Weight gain can obviously be gradual, it can be quick. If you continue with recovery, your mind will start to catch up as well, obviously with the weight gain. For me, weight gain's been slow, obviously. I've had problems with refeeding syndrome and hypermetabolism. And you can start to obviously hate your weight gain. I have certainly. The eating disorder voice has been very, very strong, and I've been suffering with depression and thinking I'm fat, and it's something I've never done. So you've got to get used to it, and gradually it improves if you provide the adequate intake for your restrictive background. And some do gain weight quickly, and then others overshoot. That's basically when you start feeding yourself properly, you'll start to go above your set point for your BMI. But don't worry about that. Once your body starts to know that it's going to get fed adequate nutrition, it'll all start to peter back out, and you'll start to get back down to your set point weight. Obviously, your metabolism and healing of vital organs is taken care of, and your body will trust that your weight will set back to its point, and obviously it's BMI for your healthy body type. Overshooting is obviously very triggering, as you feel you'll just keep gaining until you're huge. But I promise that doesn't happen. Speak out. I can obviously speak out about my experience. I was up at 12 stone, and way back in 2005, and I eventually went back down to 11 stone, and it all peters out. But you can overgain, but that's not a worry. Once you start feeding yourself properly, it all gains out again. And obviously that's needed to repair organs and damage done by your eating disorder. But no, everybody overshoots, so don't worry about that. So don't stress out about it and just trust your body as it knows best for you. And obviously just enjoy recovery as it's like being born again. And you'll start to long for the life you've deserved. Gaining is scary as you've spent so much time obviously losing and fighting against the eating disorder. It does get easier, and as your mind gets clearer and you fight the ED behaviours and challenge the rules and restrictions that it's obviously set for you, you start to like your body again more than you did in the grips of your eating disorder. Loving takes time obviously as it's gradual, but people don't realise that we hate our bodies when we're in the grips of eating disorder. Because eating disorder lies too that you're going to love yourself when you get to a certain weight, but you realise once you hit that weight you absolutely hate yourself, and you realise that the eating disorder's been lying to you all along. So weight gain is a positive, though at first you won't see it or believe it. This will happen as it will improve your life and is a huge part of your recovery and necessary. You may have to address issues obviously with your eating disorder, how it started, if it's been due to obviously body image and things like that, but obviously with me I can't speak for experience in that sense because it was about coping skills with grief for me. But if you do suffer with that, obviously speak with your therapist so you can be at peace with your body again in the recovery process of regaining weight. So I hope this has helped, and I want to clarify that a body BMI of 25 or over can easily be healthy for many, and that most people in recovery fall between BMI 22 to 30 naturally. So don't worry about that. Just enjoy the process of recovery and keep striving forward and realise that your body's doing what it needs to survive. At the end of the day, it's not worried about fat, it's worried about preserving what it needs and saving your life. So I hope this has been helpful, guys, and I'll be doing obviously each Thursday I'll have obviously eating disorder videos always, and starting from next week I'm going to be documenting what a three-parter obviously, and what happened with my recent relapse, me going into hospital, my experience in the hospital, and what obviously you can expect if you happen to be an inpatient. So I'll speak to you all again soon, and love to you all.